I'm like the goddamn mayor of Chicago, these people. There's Mayor Lightfoot playing baseball. I never seen her play baseball before or throw the pitch. Mayor Lightfoot. And when you're like a Mayor Lightfoot, well, when you get to be older like a Mayor Lightfoot, you start to understand how important you are to people when you're around them for the short time or long time or whatever. You start to learn that, wow, that little short time, what I thought was just a little short time, was actually very, very important to ones down to like, well, the ultimate level that you would want to maybe change the way that you were treating some others that you didn't know cared about you as much as, I mean, you had assumed that they knew that you were, say, like a Mayor Lightfoot. But then you start to realize, like, wow, how much of an impact you have. And if some people get it from the get go, but I just started to get it now. Like, well, how much I understood the impact, but even this kind words, even some kind words, how much they really will go so far. I never really understood, just as I think some others didn't understand how I always say how big my family is or what have you. What about how big others' families are? How big others, just the ones that you meet, these little individuals that you think are just these little individuals, they, just like the telephone game or what have you, uh, just like the telephone game, it gets around. Gets around really quick. And I had no idea how it got around. And if I would have been just more kinder in certain situations, I'm sure it would have been gotten around a much better, gotten to be around much better. But it's hard to explain. It doesn't just come to giving the gifts like the chocolates and the little candies, like I said, with how I said you could give out little candies and things. And that means a lot to people. But same with just how you present yourself, or maybe how about proposition, proposing? That's a big thing. Proposal. How about letting? I was always scared to ask a female sort of for their phone number, but now I'm sort of in the position where I understand like I should be getting their phone numbers. It's not even just like a scary thing to ask the girl, hey, can I have your phone number? It's like you need that woman's phone number now because, hey, that's a woman you just met and you're going to really need their phone number because it's gotten so annoying to not have certain ones' phone numbers or whatever, where you could just call them on the phone and voice, hey, my address is this, come on over, or let's meet over here. Because it's gotten to be like unbelievably annoying when I'm just a phone call away. But because I never just said, here, give me your phone number, it seems like it's some other way, but it's not. And I should have been more presentable in that manner and let more people know my phone number and all that and being more communicative. But I was being held up by a lady named Judith Esposito. She was the one that I was on the phone talking to. And then she tried to manipulate it and tried to get me in trouble when she was the one that I've been in contact with on the phone or whatnot. But as I distance myself from that grown woman that has been trying to, well, I even would go up to the distance to say rape for sure. I hadn't even had the manly courage to ask a woman to get their phone numbers. Now I do. When I was raped by her, I did it. But look at me now. Now I have the courage and the ability to ask for phone numbers from females if I wanted it. And I want them way more than I did before. I didn't understand the true importance of getting these phone numbers. Very important. Anyways, that's the end of it for now.